Welcome to the Call to Cinema, and here I am, and I am live. Just like I said, if you just watch me suck at a video game, thank you very much for coming in for that. Truly appreciate it. You can watch me suck at many more video games at Aaron Sucks at Games over on Twitch. You will every once in a while see me right here, right now, basically on live, and hopefully you're following me from over there. I'm tweeting to let people know that I'm live right now. Hey all, and I am actually gonna put it up on the screen here. Hey there, Kubrick. Long time no see, man. It almost seems like I was desperately trying to get a gigantic soccer ball with a car the last time we chatted. Kind of a thing. Kind of a thing I did. Hey there, Alan. So let me just get this up on the screen here because we're going to look at some stuff. We are going to talk about, because we got to talk about it, what's going on right now with the Vinegar syndrome. Hey there, Ron, man. Happy birthday, by the way. Belated happy birthday, man. We're going to look at limited editions. We're going to talk about Vinegar syndrome stuff. Some stuff I can talk about here tonight. Some stuff I'm going to tell you that I'm going to be talking about tomorrow on the but first, I'm going to make sure that I am muted. There we go. So I can see. Why can't I see your comments? What is wrong with this today? Come on. Umbrella Entertainment. Yes. Umbrella Entertainment is fantastic. Gross Screamers. We're actually going to talk about that too. So let's get started. I got no like plans right now. I just got my vaccine. I got my Pfizer today. Super stoked about that, by the way. 105 days till I get my next one. So August the 26th. That seems like a long time. It seems like quite a bit of time. George got a brand new TV set. So obviously, George's going to be saving some money. Understandable. But it's a really snazzy looking TV set, George. So congratulations on that. I'm kind of hyper today. I don't know. Maybe it's this. I thought this was supposed to make me tired. But but anyway. By August the 26th, I should be there, Kubrick. Anyway, so let's get into the chat here. For those that are on my Patreon as well, one, thank you so much for being on my Patreon. You guys rock. There's going to be a live private stream like there is every Friday, and we're going to be looking at some stuff that I can't talk about on here, like the Damiano stuff, because I can't talk about Damiano stuff on regular YouTube. So there's that. Got your second Modena shot. Nice, knocked you out. Well, that's okay. You got some good rest, right? We haven't gotten mail in a few days. I'm still waiting for I got some Arrow stuff coming from the Carnage sale. My good friend Dustin also sent me some stuff. It hasn't shown up, but he sent, and both from Arrow. So both things I got coming are from Arrow. Now that being said, my better half had some stuff coming. Well, I practiced soccer a minute ago, Matt, with Rocket League, as my better half calls it, football. Hey there, Dustin. Yeah, I was just talking about you. Isn't it weird? The mail is so behind here. There's the Arrow stuff not here yet. The because if because I'll be unboxing it right now. The stuff we ordered from Amazon not here yet. See, well, I ordered the stuff that I ordered the day before you ordered the stuff that the gift that you sent me, and neither of them has shown up yet. Trust me, you'll be the first person to know, because I'm gonna I'll be messaging you because I want you to be there when I unbox it, because I don't know what's in the package, and I'm super stoked about that. If it ever arrives, because lately the mail has been kind of like John Cena. You don't see it. As Ron mentioned before, we got a leak, we got a drop. I don't think it's anything from the May stuff. It's something coming later on down the road. And you know what it is? It's exactly what he said. It's girls' school screamers. Now, some people said, oh, I'm not sure about Trauma. I don't love a lot of the Trauma stuff. For those that don't know, I did a video with Fliptaku and Trauma Nerd the other day. Actually, yesterday. I was really tired. This is how good I remember the stuff. I know I saw. I'm so excited. It's probably going to take forever, Matt, just to let you know, because the way the mail has been, it's been insanely bad recently. I regret not getting Arrow tracked, because I should have got Arrow tracked, because at least I know which customs agent is probably watching my films before they send them to me. Indicators, there's indicator spoilers? No. I did not see that. But that has me intrigued. Are they on Twitter? Or are they on Facebook? Please tell me they're on Twitter. Indicator spoilers. Down of the disc. Oh, do I have my Instagram on? I don't know if I do have my Instagram on. Let me just check. Okay. I do have my Instagram on. I'm actually surprised. How do I find on the disc sign here? Can I move this? Let's just see. All right. I am still here. Oh. I actually have this film through, I'll show you guys. I actually have Corruption on, God, I think it's Grindhouse releasing. Oh, we'll get to the Umbrella Entertainment website. I don't think is up yet, Alan, but when I'll be doing a deep dive on the website once it comes up. I spoke to Umbrella last night, actually. So as you can see, it looks like Corruption is coming, which is a particularly nasty Peter Cushing film. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. That's actually, you know, it's a plus for the type of film it is. It's a bit of a nasty film. I'll show you guys my version of that I got. Because I got the Grindhouse releasing edition of it. I got it just downstairs. So I'm gonna get some tea in a second. So when I do that, when I go turn on the kettle, then what I'll do is I'll grab Corruption. I'll show you guys the edition that I got. The fact that Indicator is putting in an edition of it is actually pretty cool. It's a different one, George. It's a good one, actually. I like Corruption. He plays a very nasty character, very on Peter Cushing, like really like. If you want to put it closest to a character that he's played before, then maybe like in Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed, maybe the level of Frankenstein in that one, because you know it gets particularly nasty in Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed. Not the Austin Powers, right? So give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna go put on the kettle because I want me to speak while I'm talking to you guys, because that helps. So we're not. I don't know sign language yet, so we're not up to that level. And unfortunately, no mutant powers came out of this. So there you go. But I would get I know that I would get the suckiest mutant powers. I'd be like, you know, remember Spider-Man, right? When he's like, I'm tired. I'm gonna get rid of this spider these awesome spider powers, and instead he ended up with like four arms. That's when the kind of Morbius was introduced into the Spider-Man's story. Morbius was introduced. Anyway, but yeah, he had like four arms. Like that's how it would suck with me. If I get mutant powers, it'd be like the suckiest powers ever. It'll be like an ecstatics powers. Oh, George Lucas for sure watched Hammerman. You can bet that any of those guys there like grew up on like much like they were in like my dad's age and stuff. They grew up with the Hammer stuff. That's the stuff that we saw in theaters back. Well, not we. I'm not that old, but I'm getting there. But they would have saw in theaters back then. Much in the same way that a lot of people that grew up made slashers. Like when I had Jamie Blanksteiners, closer, not as old. I don't think so old as me actually, but closer to my age. Basically, like he went in and he did like the slasher genre. And he did it really well. It tends to be like some of the stuff that inspires you, and actors as well. That's why you get like so many Hammer people, and like Tim Burton, of course, a huge Hammer fan. He casts a lot of Hammer people. Let me put on the kettle. I need this. I need the tea. I need. Oh, God, yes, I so do. I'll be right back. Stay here. Look at that amazing Corruption cover, August 2021. That looks like a box set too. That looks like one of those bigger ones. Looks like a thicker one. I don't think this is a small one. Looks like a box release. That's pretty sexy. We got a lot to talk about. We got to talk about Vinegar Syndrome limited editions. We got to talk about the alien invasion and what exactly that means. I need tea. I'll be right back. I can't for the life of me find corruption downstairs. Ah, that's so frustrating. I apologize. How to set up PS4 for streaming games on YouTube. Well, William, you base on your PlayStation 4, there's a button on the right here. See this? That's your PS4. See this here? This is your share button. Well, that means like you click on that and you go down, start broadcasting. It's going to give the option between Twitch and PlayStation and YouTube. And as long as you've got your YouTube account attached, you just go right on and you can do it from there. And then you have the issues that I have of like just working out the camera and the sound and all that type of stuff. I would love to get a reversible, Sam. One of my problems with getting a reversible is I don't know if I can watch it again. It was a rough watch. Ooh, my tea. I won't be as long this time, I promise. I swear. I still don't know where that freaking corruption is. And I got such good release of it too. So I'll be right back. Oh, by the way, there's another thing. With the new Scream movie coming up, I'm actually watching all the Scream films and all 3 seasons and the film of the Scream TV series as well. Yeah, the PlayStation. As if you saw me, you did see me. I'm on there before, like messing up a lot because I'm I'm just figuring it out. Then you'll notice that's what I was using. I was using my PlayStation camera. Just got over there right now, and I was using the sound didn't work at first because I had to go out and come back in again because I did not have my snowball mic plugged in at first, and I plug in like a snowball mic for me to stream. Anybody else having any issues with the buffering or anything like that? If you are, hopefully not. It's called Rocket League. It's free, Dennis. Uh, you don't have to pay for it. Always a good type of ones, but it's a very fun game. It just takes a while to get used to use the car. Well, probably won't take you as long as it took me because why? Because Aaron sucks at gaming. Aaron sucks at games. That's why. Remember that Aaron sucks at games on Twitch because I will be streaming some stuff there. I'm gonna probably stream some Friday the 13th, some Dead by Daylight on there as well. So if you're a fan of the horror games too, like I'm going to be streaming some of that stuff on there. Until Dawn, stuff like that'll get streamed from the PlayStation 4 for now because I can't figure out how to do how I can't figure out exactly how I get it right when I'm trying to do some gaming on the PS4. You gotta get the PS Now, but then you gotta buy the PlayStation Plus, and it's $25. I'm not going to do that. Be right back. Thank you for staying. Got my tea. Well, a cup you didn't stay. Has one get invited as a player to your private Friday the 13th sessions? Well, Matthew, when I go on, if I got your, if are you on Xbox or PS4? Because I'll be probably playing it on Xbox. I'm not sure if it's the cross game one or not. But what I'll do when I'm on here next time, Matt, is well, I'll find a way to give my gamer tag to specific people because we always get the trolls on there sometimes. So, but that'll be fun. Actually, I'd love to play a game with some of you guys here. Well, I have an Xbox One. Yeah, it's on a PlayStation 4, but I will be playing that one on the Xbox. So I'm having tea on camera. So what I have here, by the way, is we got some of these here. I'm not sure if this is like Wish or something like that. So basically what this really is, so you put this over your tea, this one's a little elephant, see? And it just keeps it nice and warm. If it's like summer or spring, no insects or anything get in. I can't sell any merch recently, Kubrick. When I started my merch store, I sold like a decent amount of stuff. I was actually pretty stoked, and I got like a Jello club that I'm doing on my Patreon. Not one person has bought a Jello T-shirt or hoodie. I am going to be doing like a. Now that being said, like I will be like putting out some coupons in the future. Resident Evil Village is really good, Dennis. It's my daughter's favorite Resident Evil game. But I'll put out some coupons. Hopefully that'll like attract some people to the merch store to get us some percentage off and have some fun with it. The thing that where I'm older, Dennis, the $59, $99, $69 doesn't really phase me because that's what I paid for Atari games back in the day. They were kind of expensive. How much of the Jess Franco books have I read? It seems like I go randomly. I start on the first one, but if I'm watching a movie or I hear about something or just something catches my eye or catches my attention, I'll find myself going to the book and just looking up a certain thing. Then I got to bring myself back to actually reading the book through from cover to cover again. So got a lot to go. They're two huge tomes. Oh yeah, Atari games were really expensive when they came out. I was going to do a video yesterday for Jess Franco's his birthday, but I didn't get the chance. I was tired. I woke up long enough to make a video with Flip and Trauma Nerd, which, by the way, if you haven't checked out Trauma Nerd's channel or Flip Otaku's channel, really, please do so because they're really, really nice people. So Six String Samurai, Death Promise. What else do you need to pick up during the sale? Let's look into that. Let's look into Vinegar Syndrome. Let's look what's limited, what's going out of print, what's going to be gone. Now, one thing I can't go into detail on it, but I can tell you that if you are like, hey Shadow, thank you so much by the way. Earlier on my Patreon, I had the wrong link put for my update, and nobody let me know. But Shadow came in and he was right away. He was like, hey, like the called a comic video, but hey, what about your other? Tried to watch your other video, but I just got the thing for tomorrow's a private stream. I was like, oh damn, I put the wrong link on there. so I went and did that. But thanks, Shadow, because the right links on there now. 39 to 40. Now think about that. Now that was $39.99 to $49 back then. Now do the conversion. So you realize, you were paying around at least $69 or more when you do the conversion of of what it was. But if you don't have Beastmaster, I'm going to recommend Beastmaster right now. Because that is an awesome one. Especially if you're getting Six String Samurai and Death Promise. But I do have up here. I do have like Vinegar Syndrome's website. As you can see right there, Corruption is coming out from Indicator in August. It's been like leaked by Don of the Discs. But here we go. Here we're at the limited edition stuff for Vinegar Syndrome. We'll look at all their stuff overall, but we're going to look at their limited edition stuff right now. And I'm going to give you guys some suggestions. Damiano, if you like adult films and you like really good adult films, which I'll be talking about on my Patreon, which I can't talk very much on here. Gerard Damiano, all of his films are going to be gone off of once they're sold out. They're not coming back in Vinegar Syndrome. So if you want to get some of those, definitely that's going to be a favorite Jackie Chan film. I'm not sure, man. I got like a lot of Jackie Chan films. 612. You beat me to it, Matthew. It's getting down there. Like Spookies is getting down. Oh, sorry. Beastmaster's getting down there. It's just has Spookies on screen. So we're not going to look at the adult titles. So I can only look at those when I'm at the. So we're going to go through the limited edition stuff here. And we'll go through one at a time. Luther the Geek, 324 left with the slipcover. Once the slipcover is gone, then you're going to get the regular edition cover of Luther the Geek. I actually found this a fun. Junkmaster 2 is amazing. Amy, we got to collab again sometime, dude. And not just on somebody else's channel. I think a lot of people expect more Adamant. I didn't because I've seen the movie before. That's why. But think of it this way. You may not have got much Adamant in the film, who is amazing, by the way. But you did get the girl from Take On Me, the Aha video, almost all throughout the film. So there, see? You may not got one MTV star or Much Music if you live in Canada, but you got another star. I'm going to hit you up on that sometime soon, Amy. So I got a couple ideas. We'll work them out. And as attractive as Adamant is, and he's an attractive dude, man. I really do like the girl from the Take On Me. I would love to see them come out with a few more of those martial art copies. Like I know they did for the for the first two titles. They had like some unnumbered ones. I love Luther, and you know what makes it key? Like Luther could be the silliest, freakiest, weirdest movie like that doesn't make any sense out there. But you know what makes it work? Because the actor that plays Luther, like he totally goes into the role. Well, there you see. You can watch Jubilee for Adamant, but you can watch this one here and get Adamant and the girl that was in Dolls, and of course the Take On Me video. Of course, Telephone Book never sells very well, but 652. Supposed to be an excellent film. I don't remember. It's been a long time ago since I've seen the film, but everybody tells me I got to get it. Here's one that I don't want you guys to miss out on. I'm gonna go by this one. This is one I got. Earl Barton's only directorial film is Trip with the Teacher. Trip with the Teacher. Everything that shows on that cover in the film, probably not in the way that you think, though. The key thing about Trip with the Teacher is it has Zalman King, the creator of Red Shoe Diaries, Wild Orchid, a whole bunch of stuff, right? If it was erotic and sexy back in the day, the late Zalman King probably had something to do with it. If he didn't, then it was probably other people ripping off Zalman King, to be bluntly honest with you. But he was an actor first, and he acts in Trip the Teacher, and he is fantastic. He is utterly fantastic in this film. He makes the film from Telephone Book and a Pawn Shop. That was awesome. What a score, man. Operation Condor, good film. Now, Trip the Teacher, not at all an adult title. It's not a rape revenge like film in the way that you're going to think. There is some nudity and stuff in there, and there is, it's lighter. It's definitely not Last House on the Left. It's much tamer than that. See, I love Trip the Teacher, but like everybody's got their own thing, man, which is cool. Now, we have heard, of course, that before we go any further on this, let's go to IMDb. Let's do it really quickly and look at a title that has been leaked. It's not coming for the May sale, at least not as far as I know. But Girls School Screamers, directed by John P. Finnegan. Let's look at this. Look at that. So Girls School Screamers. This is a cover I remember Girls School Screamers from. I guess like my did. Well, see, then you got to be on my Patreon channel because that's when I talk about that. A bit more messed up. Yeah, you're not going to get too messed up that one. I think some people would be a bit bothered by the fact it's a little bit tamer. But yeah, so we're not going to say any nudity here because if I remember this movie, young Aaron saw younger Aaron saw Girl School Screamers, and he liked it, but he was a bit disappointed in the lack of nudity with this film. As you know, so yeah, I was a kid, I was a teenager. Oh, imagine Catholic high school girls without the without the breasts. Then you got it. But no, it's not a bad film. 359 left for Lust in the Dust with the Slip. If you want that, Paul Bartel again, fantastic director. Really like him. Love him as an actor as well. They got Lainey Kazan in this one. The Great Divine. I saw Dexter's coming back with only Dexter. The rest of the cast aren't coming, which is really disappointing. Actually, I'm very disappointed with that. Even we're not even going to get like flashbacks of his dad because his dad's not coming out of there. Play Dead is on the 5:45. My God, some of these things are really getting down there. Again, a fun title. See, that's the thing, Cinematech, and there's kind of your catch-22 situation, and it's an internet type of thing, right? So people were annoyed with Volume 1 of Forgotten Jelly because they were too forgotten. No, I don't know these films. What are these films? I've never seen these before. They're not Jelly in the way that I know Jelly. Then you get Volume 2 and Volume 3, which are actually like Jelly. And they're like, wait a second, I know these films. I've seen these films before. Why are you showing me these films? These aren't totally forgotten. So you can't have it both ways. You got to there's got to be some give like theirs along the way, in my opinion. Forgotten Jelly Volume 3 was done when? Let's just see. So it has been confirmed, and I've said this on numerous occasions and on some videos and on Facebook as well. At February, everything February and back, that's 50% off the MSRP price. And it's also been confirmed that the partner labels, February and back titles, will also be 50% off as well. So if you're looking to get maybe one of the earlier Fun City editions or AGFAs or any of those will be 50% off as well. Oh, Girl School Screamers, Dennis, is coming out from Vinegar Syndrome. We just don't know when yet. Maybe an October release. I say a September or an October release for that one. You've only seen Volume 1. Volume 2 and 3 are really good. Now, Volume 3 is by my is for me like the best of the volumes. Like I love them all, Mike. I do. I love all the volumes. But Volume 3 just really just kicks it all into high gear. Now, there's been rumors about a couple Alien titles coming from Vinegar Syndrome. One has me intrigued, and one has me going, I hope this isn't one of the titles that I paid for in my everything bundle. Because I'm going to be honest, there's good stuff and there's bad stuff. So, one of the titles rumored to be coming is this one right here. Trauma was incredible. Alien Private Eye. I don't have Shutter right now, unfortunately. I can't afford it right now. So there you go. Alien Private Eye. Nothing found on Earth could compare to the hell he'd left behind. Looks pretty cool. Not exactly. See, for me, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's got VSA written all over it. That's what I'm expecting. But somebody, it's been rumored that this is coming to Vinegar Syndrome as well. And this is Kathy Ireland in Alien from LA. Now, if you don't know Alien from LA, let me put it to you in the best way that I can. Alien from LA is that title on that MGM Sci-Fi 4-pack that you didn't watch. Yeah, Red Letter Media did a video on Alien Private Eye, I'm pretty sure. So I'm excited about Alien Private Eye because that is really awful in the best possible way. Then we get to Alien from LA. And what really makes me think they're going to do this, what makes me, I don't mind this title. I'm just hoping it's not one of the everything. I'm hoping this is the VSA. Like I would like Alien from LA as a VSA, but I would not like it as one of my titles in my everything bundle. But if you look right here, you see this blonde girl right there. Have you got the movie Fade to Black, guys? Because if you have Fade to Black, and remember, there's this Australian actress that looks a lot like Marilyn Monroe. Well, her name is Linda Kirridge, and she is in Alien from LA. And Vinegar Syndrome are pretty like smart when it comes to like bundling things together and doing like like getting like their interviews done all at once. So this is a girl from Fade to Black, Kubrick. Right here, she's wearing a wig, of course, and that is actually William R. Moses, who's is an actor that I really really like. So now don't think that I don't like Alien from LA. It's a cheesy little title. I don't think it's like halfway to Black Friday worthy, but I think it's like not as a VSA, yes, as a regular title, not so much. Well, congratulations, Mike, because Fade to Black will be gone down in price during this sale, so you better get it for half off. By the way, great features in Fade to Black. Exactly. She's also in Surf 2. That's the other thing is about to bring up Shadow. Thanks for reminding me. So there you go. She's in Surf 2. She's in Fade to Black. She's in Alien from LA. Oh, it is really. But I'm assuming, Andy, that the MST3K episode is not going to be included because it's not coming up from Scream Factory. So we're going to be watching it. And Reddy, welcome, man. We are talking Vinegar Syndrome. We're talking about the possibility that Alien Private Eye and Alien from LA are coming from Vinegar Syndrome. I do still think that, and I still go by the fact that that double feature 4K release, that's going to be Scanners Cops 1 and Scanners Cops 2. And for me, such goodness. I love the Scanners Cops films. Hey there, Zach. Welcome, man. And because they're so fun. The Scanners Cops films are so much fun. And they're so cheesy. And for me, I kind of like him better than some of the Scanners films. I'm not going to lie to you. Not that. Oh, hell yeah. So the Blu-ray to Spookies is loaded with special features. Like we're not just talking about like Kubrick. We're not talking about like just some interviews. No. There's a full-length documentary on the making of Spookies, on that and like behind the scenes. Trust me, it's fascinating. But we don't stop there. No. Aside from that, Kubrick, there's also an over 2 hour long documentary on Vipco, which was a company of the UK that put out a lot of like video nasties in the day. That's a really good documentary as well. So there's 2 full-length documentaries on Spookies. So I definitely recommend that one. I've never heard any rumor of Jack Frost getting a 4K release, actually. Like I can't think of anything else that it fits. Like I've seen people like come up like, well, it could be this or it could be this, and I think it's going to be two movies that go together. The Scanners Couch film, they go together. They're a great double feature. They'd make a wonderful 4K release. It's gory. It's got prosthetics. Ethan Mitchell's really? Alan, I did not know that. And I do like that actor too. He's retired now, actually. He was in the series Superbad. I'll say, yeah, if you're in the UK and you can grab Spooky, fantastic disc. Jack Frost. Well, see, some people are huge Jack Frost. Honestly, what the only way they could get me to buy Jack Frost on 4K because I got it and the Blu-ray, super cool, right? Is if they said, you know what, we're going to put Jack Frost 2 on that 4K as a bonus, and it's going to be remastered. Yeah, then I'd buy it. But I'm not going to be if I got a movie, unless I'm already getting a comp. Then if I manage to get the halfway package, please don't be too expensive halfway package, please. Last year the halfway package was $350. For the exploitation halfway package was I think 420 for the one with the adult films. But if you bought just the one with the exploitation stuff, it was $350. I'm hoping it'll be similar this year because most of the box sets were kind of loaded out in the first half of the year. We only got one real box set coming out in the second half of the year, which is in September. So hopefully that'll be around $350, $400, somewhere around there. That I can do. I could do that. I'd eat a lot of craft dinner, but I could do that. It should be under 400. I mean, it really should be, Dennis. I'm really hoping it is. Like I could do it for that. Like if I do that, like for me right now, is I want to. I'm trying. Well, eventually, we're going to move to Morocco, hopefully, inshallah. $600 or $700. The full package, Dennis, for a year was $800 last year. $800 and $820. That was the full package. So $600 to $700 for the halfway package, which just gets you from June to November, by the way, if it's exploitation, is ridiculous. I would not listen to people over on Facebook. Yeah, $820 was the full year for this year. If you got the exploitation, it was a little bit more expensive if you got the adult titles too. It was $350 for the half year last year. It took me a lot of time to find that out. I hope so. I mean, like, well, got to get all. Sometimes people, I love Vinegar Syndrome. I love Severn. I love companies like that. I think that sometimes people get a little bit too much into what's and they overestimate what something's going to be. It's going to be obviously it's going to be $600 because there's a bunch of box sets earlier on in the year. Hey, mid-level media man, welcome back, dude. Mid-level media does the hunting videos. I like hunting videos. Those are my favorites that you do, man. The hunting video stuff. We got a lot of good YouTubers on here tonight, by the way. Mid-level, we are talking about the big sale coming up. One more box set in the last half of the year. It's going to be Italian Spanish horror box set coming in September. Because there actually is a list of stuff that's supposed to be coming out. So let me just bring that up here. Let's see, what have I got here? All right, I got somebody wanted me to do an interview. I signed up for on a website as I guess to put my name in as a reviewer, and it put me into the journalist category, which makes sense actually because the way my channel is going right now, I do want to Let's go to Reddit and find it. I know it's here on Reddit somewhere. All right. So let's look at. Oh, you have a great night there, Kubrick. I don't want you or George. You're only missing out on your watch. So June looks like there is one Peakorama title, and there are 3 Vinegar Syndrome regular releases. July was supposed to have a box set. That box set is not happening now. That's why we got so many box sets earlier in the year. So July is probably going to have 2 to 3 Vinegar Syndrome single releases as well. Then in August, there are 3 Vinegar Syndrome titles. One of them will be Devil's Story. In September, there is going to be 3 Vinegar Syndrome titles. One is a Euro horror Giallo box set, and one of the which is going to have like, well, we're not sure yet. And one of the other films, hey there, Logan, it's going to be Shallow Grave. You do need to jump in more, man. It's appreciated when you come in. October, you got 4 releases. One of those is a UHD. It's a 4K UHD. November, you got 5 releases with 2 4K UHDs and 3 regular titles. And for December, for you guys that like the adult stuff, there are 2 Peakoramas. So as you can see, there is only one box set in the newer part of the year. You'll see much more of me playing and sucking on games, Logan, in the near future. I tried to do Fortnite earlier, and I hated the way that's done now. You got to play this whole. Okay, not so much on the vinyl stuff. So Flesh Eating Mothers here, another Troma release at 663. I'm not a huge fan of like. Oh, I would love to get on there sometime, man. I'm not a huge fan of Flesh Eating Mothers. It's okay. It's not a great release, but you know what? I'm a huge fan of the slipcover. I really am. Like it also. Then Mike, you should be on my Patreon, Live Movie Club. We talk about some of that stuff on Fridays. I can't talk about it here because it's regular YouTube. Get dinged. I get dinged enough with like from Warner Brothers and bots and stuff like that. Oh no, I said the name. I'm probably going to get dinged again. Zombie Island Massacre. What is this? Is this a zombie film? No. No, it's not a zombie film. Is it Scooby Doo without Scooby? It is Scooby Doo without Scooby. Zombie Island Massacre is Scooby Doo with a Harry Manfredini score. It is a great transfer, isn't it? And it's such a fun little film. People go in like think I don't like cannibal films. I don't like zombie films. Well, that's fantastic. You're neither one of them. Neither one of them is on here. It'd be nice to see another one come, but only if it doesn't come at the cost of like them upping the halfway price by a lot. Shadow. I feel I'm okay so far, Griff. I thought I'd be passed out by now, but apparently not so much. You got an original poster of Zombie Island? That is cool, Zach. From the UK. I'm actually jealous of you, Mike. You get better company. You get a lot more companies there. You got Second Sight. You got BFI, 88 Films, Arrow Video. You got FOP and HMV still. His master's voice. Actually, it's getting there, man. I think Dr. Jekyll won't make it past this sale. I really don't. And we'll get there and I'll explain why. Extra 3 is down to 305. It's a fun little film. Is it a great film? No. Is it a good film? It's okay. It's not extra one and it's not extra two. It's extra three. And extra three, the extra series is 110% a case of diminishing returns as the sequels go on. Well, we got the Jello one. I don't think we're going to get another Jello one. The only one Jello one we're going to get for the rest of this year, I think, because I don't think we're going to get Forgotten Jelly. It's too late in the year to put that in. We'll get the Italian Jello Spanish horror box set, and I would expect Forgotten Jelly Volume 4 in early 2022. You love that extra? Do you really? Like that's what I say. Everybody's what's everybody's got a film that they love. Like I have so many films in there that I like that people think are nuts for. There is an. I thought there was an extra four. I'd have to check, but I think you're correct. But I haven't seen extra four, so I don't know the how good it is. Shadow apparently really loves it, so I now I'll check it out. Hollywood Horror House is down to 530. A lot of these are really below the 1,000 mark, aren't they? Dolly Dearest, this one is finally below the 1,000 mark with 905. I did actually. No, let me preface that, Ragman. I like the televised hair art on the discs, like the disc, like the art on the boxes. I was not as big on the art when put together as a box set, but that being said, like none of us have seen it in like three dimensional. We've seen like a flat image, and not even the complete box set, just like a flat image of it. There's been way too much hate going on the televised hair set. I mean, like people like what they like and don't like what they don't like, but it's gotten a little silly and a little bit depressing uh, to see like the amount of hate that I got. Like I got tired of seeing it on I'm on like a couple like you probably see me there, guys. I'm on a couple Facebook like Vinegar Syndrome things, and after a while, um, oh, okay, there we go. Sorry, Shadow. After a while, I got so tired of just seeing like pictures of like the box set and like in a fire or some other kind of silly thing that I was like, this is just getting a bit too much, guys. I just like muted some of the stuff for a couple of days. People on the forums were saying, okay, I got to ask you one question, Cinematech. Is this forum the forum I'm thinking it is? I do like Pinky films actually, but I can't talk about them on here, Mike. Again, I do have a Call of Cinema uncut on my Patreon channel. Would this be a certain a Blu-ray forum that's one person that really doesn't like me actually. Never met me, barely watched any of my videos, but lots of mean stuff to say about like me and Michael Keane. That's where I go. I find that the box cover artwork does, I'm not liking it, but the individual artwork is really nice. But that being said, Shadow, we've only seen part of the box cover art. Severed Arm. Like, here's one that I don't really like the artwork of, but I've never seen this in person. Some people say, like, oh, yeah, it's not the greatest. Other people say this looks way better in person. And here we go. Dr. Jekyll's Dungeon of Death. Here's the one you don't think is going to sell out. It has 272 copies left. Now think about that. 200. This is a VSA. It's got a really cool poster, by the way. Dr. Jekyll's Dungeon of Death, as cheesy as it is, Hellriders sold out. Hellriders is not as good as Dr. Jekyll's Dungeon of Death, in my not so humble opinion. But at $24, this is going to sell out. Not even murder, which is a fantastic film, but Dr. Jekyll's Dungeon of Death is going to sell out. It is a VSA. These things, yeah, love relationship. I dug it. I mean, I didn't think I was going to, and I was bothered by the lack of the nudity, but but I actually dug the film. It was kind of cool. You get like this. It literally had this guy's like, I'm gonna make a movie all about me, and I'm really gonna act. I'm gonna overact in this film. It's gonna be the best acting you've ever seen. I'm also gonna hire some karate school from down the road, which he did, and it's hilarious. But yeah, if you don't have that VSA, guys, it is really low. VSAs go out of print, and then they're really expensive, and people are looking for them afterwards. And like, oh my God, I wish I would have got that before. Now it's $150 to buy. I'm not, and that's not like even like hyperbole. They go up in price. Old Dracula, we talked about this one. Zach mentioned this one on the live stream, last week's live stream that we did for Vinegar Syndrome. I do a Friday stream, guys, on my Patreon. And we talked about this film. And one of the neat things about this film is the guy that did the cinematography on this movie worked on Don't Look Now. Yes, so the guy that made Old Dracula, also the same guy that shot Don't Look Now and a lot of Nicholas Roeg films. That did, what was the name of it? The Reese Witherspoon one too. Was Legally Blonde? I think that from the hints they've given us so far, I think we're going to get Graduation Day, and I think Dracula's Great Love are my my two guesses right now. This has a great like slip, by the way, guys. 629. This is a really nice one. Do recommend. Look at this here, David Niven. You gotta love David Niven. Touch of Film. I think I have actually, but I know you're not talking to me. So there we go. We got Best Friends here, which is, of course, an excellent little Richard Hatch film out of PTSD. Do I think American releases are better? No, I don't. I think UK releases are superior, and almost all the time. Like to be honest with you, like there's a few like American companies North American companies that I like Vinegar Syndrome, Severin, like Scream, places like that. But overall, like Fun City Editions, UK, you just put a bit more into them. Just look at the indicator stuff, man. Perfect Friends is the Larry Cohen film. That is at still over 1,000 left on that one. 11th Commandment. I don't think this one's selling well. 1,000 left on that one. It doesn't have the greatest. The box art has to stand out. Pandemonium. I've often now. I'm not surprised because Pandemonium has. Hey there, Master Chaos. Welcome, man. Region free is definitely the way to go. We're looking at Master Chaos. What do you think? Do you think we're going to be getting, as the VSAs, Alien Private Eye and Alien from LA? Hey there, Ryan. Welcome back. We are talking Vincent. We talked earlier about the announcement of corruption coming from Indicator in the future. Super stoked about that. Are you sure? See, here's the thing, Master Chaos. Surf 2 is coming out, right? We talked about this earlier. Surf 2 is coming out. That's part of the package. That's part of the bundle. Surf 2 has Linda Kirich. Linda Kirich is the Australian actress that looks a lot like Marilyn Monroe. We also got Fade to Black with Linda Kirich, who's the Australian actress that looks like Marilyn Monroe. Alien from LA also has a role with Linda Kirich, the Australian actress that looks like Marilyn Monroe. So it could be the case of like, well, we got Fade to Black and we got Surf 2, and we can get some like Linda Kirich like stuff. I guess the next bet, I guess if we got Alien from LA, which she's also in, we got features there. Just think about it. Just putting it out there. Just the thought. Just the thought. But it seems likely. Like in all honesty, like, you know, the way they do special features, stuff like that, seems likely. Well, I'm a completionist, so I've been first day no time. I've been collecting the VSAs, so I'll continue to collect them. They won't be my favorites. Like there'll be something I can watch with my better half because they're not going to be too, you know, they're not offensive, or if they're going to be not going to be too stressy. But it's different. I mean, as a VS, I'd rather have them as a VSA, to be honest with you, than I would have them as one of the extra bonus discs that we got coming. We only got 2 more discs to be unveiled. 3 films. The 4K, I'm putting it out there right now. Scanners Cop 1, Scanners Cop 2. Pretty much, I think that's going to be it. I think that's pretty much everybody's like guessing that one right now. Favorite spaghetti western? I don't know. I love the Sartana stuff. I love The Great Silence. I really love that film, by the way. Sergio Corbucci. Corbucci, my favorite of the Sergios. Hey, Coke fan, welcome. Busy's good, hopefully. Hopefully, it's been busy in a good way. Anybody have an extra copy of Vice Academy? There you go. 143 left to Pandemonium. So if you want to get Pandemonium, it's an okay film. Great box cover. Then I 100% recommend it. Cool stuff. There you go. For anybody that wants to give a donation to the channel, there it is right there. I'm going to put it for a few seconds and I'll take it off. The rumored VSA titles, what I've heard, Luke, and this is only just a rumor, is Alien Private Eye and Alien from LA. Those are just rumors. Like they're not at all like for certain. Not at all. But there are a few dollars more. Great film. Is there any other physical media lines that are your completionist of? Pretty much, like if it's got a number on it, Ragman, if I can and I haven't missed a bunch of them, I do try to get like some of the ones. I'll be looking forward to that review, man. But there you go. Some shameless self-promotion there for a moment. Got to do that every once in a while. It helps the channel. Has the collar, how is the collar still over 1,000? It's the best movie they put out. It truly is. It's truly one of the best films they ever put out. And it is utterly shocking that more people have picked up some of these other releases and have not yet picked up the collar. So more people have bought Pandemonium than bought the collar. Spellcasters are under 1,000, so keep an eye on this one during the sale. Well, it'll make it to the sale, but keep an eye on this during the sale. 987. This is actually a really good release. They really go all in on the Adamant there. He's not in the film a lot, but his role is important. Why is Alien from LA even in the running? I'd heard rumors about it. Now, like I'm saying, I have no knowledge ahead of time on these. I'm just guessing the way many people are, but it's just that when people said Alien from LA, I was watching that the first time I'd heard about like rumors that was coming out. I was watching Fade to Black over again, and I'm like, oh yeah, that Australian actress, and I'm like, she's in the one coming out Surf too, isn't she? And I thought about, oh my God, Alien from LA was mentioned, and she's in that film as well. And that's two Linda Kirridge films. That'll be the trifecta. Things come in threes, guys. Things come in threes. Spellcaster is really fun. Like I said on here before, you may not get lots of Adamant, but you get a lot of the girl from the Take on Me aha video, right? Killing Birds. Now, this one becomes a little bit more problematic. Oh. This film is email. A new H.P. Lovecraft adaptation coming digitally and on DVD in June. I will email you about that, right? Especially since there's a company that I'm no longer working with at their training. But Killing Birds has an 88 films release and it looks pretty banger. Like Killing Birds, otherwise known as Zombie 5, not one of my favorite like zombie films. It's the least of the zombie films, but it's still fun. It's got Rubber Bond in it. It's pretty cool, but it's got a pretty baller release coming out from 88 as well. So that's one. That's not one I'm super big on. And I got to do. I'm gonna not see this stuff. Let me just. There we go. Let's take a screenshot. It's a great set, but still, Zach, that's the killer part is this. This is right here. Let's just do it. Eight films. So let's go to 88 films. Because the hell? I know it. I honestly didn't imagine it. This is coming up from 88 films. That's pretty. If you really like the film, look at that. You got like a poster, a book, hard box. So for that one, I'm probably going to wait on that for. I'm guessing Memorial Valley Massacre is still probably over 1,000. I say this is a fun little film. A bit of a quirky, odd film. I enjoy it. This is kind of a slasher, bit of a twist at the end. You'll see it coming a million miles away, but don't make it any less fun. It's a low budget kind of regional slasher, and I enjoyed it. Necromancer is, of course, Elizabeth Caden. 986 copies left. I'm a huge fan of Elizabeth Caden. I think she is, one, she's gorgeous. Two, she's done some amazing stuff. And she's like in like so many films. She'll have like cameos in certain films. She'll be like on the cover and not be in films. Like I'm talking you, Splatter University. And she'll be actually doing really big parts in films, or she'll play the girlfriend of the guy from Silent Night, Deadly Night too. If you want to see Elizabeth Caden like in a lead role, you want to see Elizabeth, if you like Elizabeth Caden, you want to check out that film. Rest in Peace is a Jose Larraz film. I'm actually surprised this is not sold out yet. I know it's not one of Jose Larraz's like more well-known films, but if you like Jose Larraz and you like soap operas too, by the way, by any chance you like soap operas, then this got Scott Thompson Baker, who was actually a pretty big soap opera star back in the day. So yeah, kind of. There's Scott Thompson Baker right there. Hey there, Night Watch. Welcome in. I keep missing your live videos and keep having to check them out. They're not live. Okay, here's one that utterly shocked is over 1,000 still. Dial code Santa Claus 3615 code Pierre Noel. How is this not sold out? This is a great Christmas horror film. It is dark. It is twisted. It is such a good package. There's bonus film, like short films on here. There's a music video. It's got a good 4K release. It's got a Blu-ray as well. Such a good film, Amy. Like such a good film. Loaded with special features. "88-minute long interview with the director of the film. 88 minutes long. And for some reason, no, she couldn't watch it, Ragman. There's a sequence in the film that would have bothered her, which is a shame because it's a really good film. But I watch films before she does, especially to see if there's any even animals getting killed. Obviously, you know that's in this one. So yeah, I wouldn't get her to watch it, even though it's a fantastic film. I know it will bother. And there's lots of other things we can watch together. Not at all, actually. It's not at all. Okay. I got to preface this right now. This is one, it's not a bad version of Home Alone. It is nothing like Home Alone. The only thing, only remote thing is with this and Home Alone is both of these movies happen to have a little kid that's home and somebody breaks in. That is the beginning, and he uses stuff to try and to get back, but it's not cutesy. It's not a funny film. It's nothing like Home Alone. So when I got this movie first, because I think I'd seen it. You lost cool points for not liking Bonnie Tyler, by the way. I expected something different. So me and my cousin watched it, and my cousin's a big, he's like me. We grew up, we liked Home Alone. We even like sequels too. I'm like, this is nothing at all. Like, why do people keep calling this like Home Alone? Because of the Christmas time? Because there's somebody coming in? This is a dark, disturbing film. Oh, it's super disturbing. Like, there's a sequence in this film when he literally, this is, unlike Kevin McAllister coming out happy, there's no happy ending in this one. No, don't take Home Alone out of this, out of the equation. One, he is not home alone. He's home with somebody else. Hey, the video store. Two, this is not humorous. It's not funny. It's the guy that comes into the house is not there to rob the place. He is a murderous person. He wants revenge and he wants to kill. He is psychotic. And that starts right at the beginning of the film. We see this kid go from kind of being like a rich spoiled kid to becoming like this really like beaten, downtrodden, like dark character. And by the end of this film, like without giving too much away, like people are broken. Like people are broken. This is much more like a, I don't know, if you like a more serious Silent Night, Deadly Night that you than it is like Home Alone. I had to like stop like and preface all this stuff because it's not like Home Alone. Master Cast, have a great time they're ending, man. Love to you and your kids in the better half. It's not when the phone's ringing, Dennis. It's usually my better half. So we got a phone upstairs. See, it's definitely not for kids, right? Um, like this is like I don't think this movie should ever be for kids. It's a PTSD type film. Thanks for coming on to the Patreon, Craig. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. We're doing the live video. That was left on Who Done It. I like Who Done It. I'm kind of punked that way. I get asked often on here, like, what type of music do I like, or what what do I listen to, and I kind of I say, well, I listen to a bit of everything, which is kind of true. But I was playing an MX versus ATV game the other day, and I was really enjoying it. Right, really enjoying it. So I get there, and I'm playing it, and it's doing the tutorial, and they're playing songs, but they're playing like what's the word? Instrumental versions of songs. So this song comes up. I'm listening to the first few like notes of it. There's no words, and I'm like, "That's Kids Aren't All Right" by Offspring from the Americana album. I unfortunately did not get to see them in concert. My better half's favorite band is the Daft Punk, so she was very upset to see them broken up. They do close down their site usually like a day or so before the sale. You'll get like a placeholder come up. And for those that just came in or those that don't know, Vinegar Syndrome, everything February and back will be on sale 50% off the MSRP price. To give you an idea of what that means, let's go to Malibu High. As you can see, that is $30.23 is the cost right now. That is their cut down price. The regular price for Malibu High is $42.32, which is the MSRP. So it'll be half of that price right there. Also, the partner labels that have titles that came out before February, those will also be 50% off as well. They will also have, for those 3 days only, the halfway to Black Friday subscription package. There will be 4 legacy titles, and there's always a few like little surprises like t-shirts or posters or like different things that they put in there that we don't know about that will come and have something to do with probably one of the films that we don't know about on sale. As always, I will be doing a video before the sale, but if you're on my Patreon, you're going to be able to shop with me. We will shop together during the sale. I think Graduation Day is going to get a limited edition slip. I think that Count Dracula's Great Love is going to get a limited edition slip. I'm not quite sure about the other two. I'm not sure what the other two are, but those two I say for sure. I'm actually kind of surprised. Like Nightmare Sisters, this is such a cool slip, and so fun and cheesy. I'm surprised it hasn't sold out. But 504, not bad. We got 220. We have limited edition slips left for Don't Panic. Are you serious? Okay, this surprises me because the last two, this will go out. This will sell out. That is, they're heretics at the library, Kubrick. They're heretics, I tell you. I was when we had Target here, man. I was at a Target, right? That'll be actually Buddies ahead of maybe next year. Then like, it'd be kind of cool. Buddies is such a brutal film, great film, such a brutal film. I was like a skater. I liked a lot of punk stuff, like and I did a lot of parkour stuff. I was a dumbass. That's what it was. I was like a geek. I was such a geek, man. I was a total geek. I'm still a geek, but like it wasn't as cool. It's cooler now being a geek than it was when I was in school. 222 left. This will sell out during sale. Kind of down. That's a down. That's one is cool actually. It's gone under 1,000. 999 copies are left of Silent Madness. So something. Oh, I love the Doom Generation. I've seen that movie in years, man. It was a VHS the last time I saw Doom Generation. Such a cool dark film. I don't know if it did get cool when Revenge of the Nerds came out. Just the opposite, actually. Um, like it might have been like movie cool, but as like a kid growing up in the '80s, it totally wasn't. I was just lucky that I knew some people that were cooler than me, and I was like weird and shy enough that people thought I was either stoned all the time, which I wasn't, or uh, or a little bit of a snob, which I also wasn't. I was just really shy. I was like a drama geek. Like I was into drama. Of course, I was in acting. I did like a lot of different classes, like movement classes, some dance stuff like that. But Silent Madness was done, by the way, guys. This is shot by the guy that shot Friday the 13th 3D. And of course, if you saw, I'm older, I saw Friday the 13th 3D in theater. Hey there, Wheels. Welcome back, man. So I recommend if you're a Friday the 13th fan, if you like 3D, Aaron wasn't. Aaron spent the first half of Aaron's life was either on the stage, behind the scenes of the stage, or sometimes directing as well. So that's what I did. I thought I made a bet with like a guy in school at the time. It's $50, I think. That I was going to become. I was going to go into films and acting. I was going to be famous. Well, semi-famous. I I think we can say right now I lost that bet. A jillion years old, Logan. A jillion years old, and proud of it. Forgotten Jolly. This will be on sale, by the way. Volume 2 right here. It is a gorgeous looking set. Love the artwork on Forgotten Jolly Volume 2. If seeing it in 3D wheels, I think makes the difference. But the one good thing about Part 3 is that the cast is likable. Like the cast, like the actual characters now are likable. Now, some of them don't make sense. Like the two hippie stoners um, being around like the young 20 somethings are I'm guessing they're supposed to be maybe they're supposed to be high school students or college. I don't know. I'm going to guess college students. Yeah, they are actually. Jello, both the sets because the last one was done right in February. I do have a 3D TV. The one I'm looking at right now, though, isn't. It's a 4K TV. Upstairs, though, I've got a 3D Toshiba television set. Because they do some 3D reviews, and if you're gonna do like a real 3D review, you got to watch it in 3D. Now, if my TV ever craps out, I still have the PlayStation like VR set as well. So also the partner labels. A lot of people ask me about that. The partner labels will be on sale if they came up for February as well. On February by February. Hey Richard, welcome man. Volume 3. It's a good one. That one came out in February, so you're good. And as we can see here is Fade to Black. Slipcover 2, because the first slipcover is completely sold out. It is a fantastic film. That is Linda Carriger right there. Sid Haig did become famous when I got older. And I met Sid Haig. He's a really nice guy. He was a really nice guy. Rest in peace, Sid Haig. I can't. I mean, like, if I like the film, I like the film. It doesn't matter if the slip's there. Like, if I'm lucky enough to get it with the slip, fantastic, wonderful, cool beans. But it won't never stop me. I expect this to, if this doesn't go out, I'll be surprised. But I expect a lot of these to sell. This is going to be half off cup. So 625 copies are left of the Beastmaster. This is really super, super good. As far as like packaging goes, like wanting to pick up something with great packaging, the Beastmaster is one. It's a great Coscarelli film, like a fantastic Coscarelli film. And this is such a beautiful box set. It's just like, let's just bring it up here for a second. Just I got this upstairs, so I'm not gonna. This is a great one right here now. Hey there. Like just wait. So this here, this is magnetic, so it just like snaps in like really easily. I can't imagine if somebody wanted to get the Beastmaster released. I can't imagine somebody waiting on this, like and getting like a standard edition. And I'm not even sure if there's a standard edition of this after of a VSU release. I think it's just the VSUs. And we get to another VSA right here. So over 1,000 left on this one. I think we'll sell. This will go under 1,000, but I don't think it'll sell. Like sell out. It's House of Usher, cool release. We got Donald Pleasance in this one here. We have, of course, the late great Oliver Reed as well. Now, the rest of these won't be on sale. That's for sure. I don't even think that this one's on sale. But no, these will. Yes, they will. These are January. So Dark Tower, and a lot of people don't like it. But hey there, Antoine. Welcome, man. To be standard edition of the VSUs when Beastmaster was announced. Did he really? See, here's the thing. If you're a fan of Beastmaster, if you're an actual fan of Beastmaster, you're grabbing the VSU. I'm sure there'll be some casual like viewers that'll grab eventually. But yeah, you're I don't see it being like the VSU thing is the big seller at this point. Like for instance, Six String Samurai. Anybody that likes Six String Samurai? Hey there, Brian. Welcome, man. Definitely, fancy editions are amazing stuff. We're gonna look at those as well. I love Freddie Francis. Great cinematographer too, man. I think the rest here are gonna be over 1,000 anyway, so we'll just pop over to one of the sub labels, one of the partner labels. We'll look at one tonight. I'll be looking at all the partner labels tomorrow. But this is look at this one for tonight. So Elpit City, this is standard edition, and I don't think the limited edition is available anymore. But again, it's a fantastic film. It's a great film. I Start Counting. Again, recommend this one. Have a great night there, Night Watch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Freddie Francis did shoot that. And I'd have to look it up, to be honest with your video store, but I'm pretty sure he did. Donald Pleasance played Sam Loomis. Jeremy from Fun City Editions. This one came out earlier, so this one should be on sale. Yeah, Freddie Francis is an award-winning cinematographer. I think it's going to be Scanners Cop 1 and 2, Brian Goes Blue. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm guessing it is. I don't think we're going to get Dead Alive, Bad Taste. Not yet. I think those will come out eventually uh, but I'm not quite sure if we'll get them from Vinegar Syndrome. The two mystery totals have not been announced yet. They will be revealed on the day of the sale. The Rye will tell you which films Freddie Francis shot. If my dad was here, you know for sure. I'd have to look it up. That's like being bluntly honest with you. Jeremy's pushback. Oh, shoot, so that's won't be in sale, which is too bad. Actually, actually not for me though. If I get like, here's the thing. As you guys know, I'm hoping to get the. No, Brad Dourif played Loomis in the remake of the horrible Rob Zombie films. That was Brad Dourif, who also does the voice of Chucky, and won it, and was in the Oscar film One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Steve Guttenberg is from Police Academy. Okay, so we'll be on sale. But if I can get the halfway thing, then I get 50% off, like coupon for the rest of the year. Freddy Shot Glory. Thank you, Rye. I've been doing this for before I did this stream. For those that don't know, I did like a stream, like a quick like video game stream. And for those that came in late, the corruption is coming from sacrilege. Corruption is coming from Indicator in August, and that should be a really good one. Yeah, I can get along with the first one. Second one, like such a bad film. But yeah, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I love that. I honestly think it's almost a shame. Like it's great, it's fantastic. Like that Brad Dourif, is like again are they putting Swoop as well? Nice. Is known so much for Chucky when he is so good in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Like so good in it. He's like Malcolm McDowell. They're both really good actors. That Smile looks really good. That's what I really want, is Smile. Now, do I like Mark Hamill's job as Chucky? Well, it wasn't a very good film. It was okay. Uh, I think Mark Hamill did a good job for what he had to do, but Brad Dourif, like, that's what he's one of the things he's known for. He's made that role. There would be no Chucky if it wasn't for Brad Dourif. And I do like Mark Hamill. I just thought that the really kind of it was a better sequel, like remake than I like whatever reimagining than I thought it was going to be. However, like Mark Hamill does a great job in what he has to do. However, they literally use The Simpsons as the sort of as like the as a reasoning behind like why it becomes Chucky, because it's like, oh look, he was switched on evil, and which is hilarious. And Freddie Young, there you go. I screwed up too. Don't worry about it, man. And of course, Brad Dourif was unforgettable in that opening sequence of Urban Legend. And for those that didn't see Piswell did a really good like live stream with a lot of the cast and like some of the crew of Urban Legend. Uh, so definitely worth checking out. I think Brad Dourif is though. I mean, like he's definitely underrated because he's just. I mean, I don't think it's like that. How can the guy that invented the voice of Chucky be off as the voice of Chucky? I mean, like literally, there's 6 movies and a TV series coming, and his daughter is in the last 2 films because her voice sounds like Brad Dourif's voice. Extras 3 is incredible too. That's for child's like, yeah. For some reason, like clips of Texas Chainsaw Massacre made him was one of the things that made him go violent. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not like ragging too much on the film. It just like the reasoning for him being like evil didn't make a lot of sense. Uh, it's using that kind of pseudo psychology type stuff that I really don't like, and the ending was weak sauce. It's a 7 movies. My God. Also, the original Child's Play doll looks like a doll, kind of a good. There's actually was like a doll. It was called a My Buddy doll. Back in the day. It was not. So yeah, it is. It's fun. It's dumb fun, but it's. But I want one with. Do I want a remake that's just like the original or something new? Would have been a nice combination to get a bit of both. You don't have to be just like the original. Like, see, that's a weak argument. Uh, like to be bluntly honest with you. Well, that you don't like it because it's not like the original. No, I stated why it's fun, but it's not a good film. Like Mark Hamill's voice work, very well done. The reasoning for him being evil, we took out the inhibitor chip, is pretty much the same as look, the Krusty doll was flicked on evil instead of good on the back in a Simpsons episode. There you go. And like the ending was weak. I mean, like the ending in the department store, it just kind of ended. I'm a huge Aubrey Plaza fan too. So there you go. Did I enjoy the film? It was a fun watch. Was it a good film? No. I mean, like I love a lot of films that are good. Oh, The Blob is an excellent remake. In some ways, I'd like, and this is sacrilege, especially like say probably my dad would not be would not agree with me, but I thought the remake of The Blob was actually better than the original. I know. See, there you go. See, it's my generation too. It could be the fact you're younger. Child's Play remake that you saw resonates with your generation, which like a lot like the Halloween remake that Rob Zombie did, resonates with the generation that did those films. Malibu High is such a good film, Neil. Ouch, hurt myself there. Definitely one that I recommend. It's definitely a different film than you think. Like when they showed the cover initially, it's got this like kind of like American Pie, like sexploitation type of cover. It's all wacky and stuff like. It's not actually. Hey, me, see there, we agree on that one too. Ah, Kobe, right on. And I do like the original. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like the original Blob. I just like the remake a bit better. What are my top 3 remakes? Oh my god. Exactly. Sometimes, guys, it's what you grow up. It's what you see in the theater. It's what rings true to you. Never feel bad about liking what you like. Top three remakes. I can tell you ones that I didn't like as much as other people. I was not a fan. As I know, some people love the Texas Chainsaw, and I did not like that. DJ Anubis, welcome, man. And you were right, by the way. I sucked at that video game. uh, yeah, the thing for sure. Although it's more of a sequel, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Um, the one with Donald Pleasance. It is more of a sequel than a remake, but definitely that. And I don't know. I really don't. I mean, I have to go back and look. I figure if I'm going to choose something, then I'm going to think something else. Son of the Blob was hilarious. Son of the Blob I like for certain aspects. It's not, again, not a good film, but it's a great. Exactly. Like I love Void the Eye, but like it's not your thing, man. And that's understandable. It'd be really boring if we all like the same stuff. That would be like super boring. But the blob, well, the blob. What was I talking about? But the what was I saying before? Forgot. I was saying something. I know I had a point there somewhere. Had a point. It just went over my head. Totally forgot it. I'm not as big on the new. I mean, it's okay. But I did like Death Sentence with Kevin Bacon. I thought that's probably a better like Death Wish one than Death Wish the sequel was. But there you go. My name is Aaron. I want to thank you for coming in once again and joining me here in the Cult of Cinema. If you are a part of my Patreon group, then be here tomorrow night because we are doing a live Cult of Cinema uncut right here in exclusively private right here. Also coming up really soon, we're going to be looking at, as always, every week we'll go more into the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. We will be looking at tomorrow night. We're looking at the limited editions. More on that. We'll be looking into the Gerard Damiano stuff and a lot more. And let's hope that we can find some. Maybe there'll be some cool news commit tomorrow. Maybe because last Friday some news commit from Vinegar Syndrome, which made me really excited to come on and talk about Vinegar Syndrome last week. So this Friday, let's hope some more stuff comes out, some more leaks or something. We know about Girl School Screamers coming out later on this year. Talk to you later, guys. And as always, it's time for tea. See you tomorrow, Dungeon.